Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gents, to Let's 100%. No, that's the other series. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last episode, I said that I am absolutely swamped in terms of work this week for both YouTube and Twitch. A million billion things outside of that. That's to come. I'm going to be talking about them on the channel. So this is going to be a 10-minute shorter episode. I don't ever do this unless I absolutely have to. So that is going to be it for the intro. There's no point in wasting time if we have less time. So let's go ahead and get right into it. In the last episode, we brought we brought Uma, the ugliest man alive, to Kaer Morhen, which is the Witcher stronghold. And this is a fun part of the main quest. We've got 3 different tasks to do. We need to help Yennefer fix the megascope. I forget exactly what that is. I don't know what a megascope is, but I'm sure Yennefer will explain. We've got to talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements, and we have to find Eskel and help him hunt the Forktail. Eskel and Lambert are both Witchers. I think I definitely remember who one of them is. You'll know as soon as you see him because he's got a horribly disgusting scar. I could have been running this whole entire time and I didn't realize I've been clicking in the left stick to whoa!
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the 3rd crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
I need to do the optional
Firstly, help Eskel and
choices.
Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
There's no sex option? It's been a week. At least.
One more thing.
Probably lots more than a week. I mean, shoot, we haven't done it with Yennefer, I think, since Skellige.
Thank you, Geralt.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Quest items. Yeah, we know. All right. Let's talk to Yen, just see if there's any other dialogue options or anything. Want to talk about the past, the Wild Hunt? We already talked about these two. They're grayed out. Yeah,
Thanks.
I have too much of a habit. Find the source of the magical disturbance using the Potestaquizitor. No way that that's a real word. I mean, I know we're in a fantasy world here. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to where it's telling me to go to. Yeah, I have a habit of just going for the yellow options because there are so many cutscenes in this game that I'm trying to, get the Let's Play moving along. And also, it's to kill 2 birds with 1 stone because if you guys want to hear all the options for yourself, if you do your own playthrough, obviously you can listen to them, and I don't think most people would want to hear all of them in this playthrough. Anyways, I need to pay attention for the ones with Yennefer, but like I said, I don't think we've missed anything, so I think we're good in terms of the relationship. Okay, so let's see. So we need to go over here, and we already have it equipped, so we can press RB to take it out.
Got a signal.
I forget exactly how this thing works, but
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
okay, so we're getting closer and closer. not sure if we can use our Witcher senses for anything.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick up? Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Okay. I thought it might be Vesemir, and I feel a sneeze coming on, but it's right next to him.
See you later, Vesemir.
Oh, man.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Okay, that's slower.
Can we talk? So long.
Well, if it's not Vesemir...
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Really?
Look. Like that?
There you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. There you are. Never took off. Hot.
Interesting.
What?
Not afraid of
Okay, it looks like it's actually right here, whatever it is.
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Okay.
Hold this.
Let Yennefer know you remove the source of the disturbance, which were the Dimeridium bombs, or whatever. There's Lambert, but we'll talk to him later. You can see that it's removed our 2 other quests, and we only have this one now. Like I said, I'm pretty sure none of them are optional. I think we have to do all of them, but if I remember right, they're not bad at all. They're really fun, actually. Especially the one with, I think, Lambert going into the elemental area or whatever that is. If I remember right, there's something really interesting about that quest. As far as the other dude, the Forktails, I don't really remember what happens for that one. It's probably pretty straightforward.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Pulling your ponytail, or Lambert doesn't know shit about megascopes?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Cadnell Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Okay, so this is where my knowledge of the game goes down the tubes because I have not played The Witcher 1 or 2. I know that this is the Elven language. I don't know who this lady is whatsoever.
Cadmel and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledevdon Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iakus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. but I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Iflin's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
So what she's saying is that Ciri is of the Elder Blood, which again, not really sure what that means. I'm sure they go into it more in the first and second games, but so Ciri can like start the end of the world or stop it, but apparently it's up to us as Geralt to see what happens with those two options.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
But can't we talk about, you know, us?
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Yeah, Yen has nothing else to say. Let's go ahead and level up. We didn't do that in the last episode. We should be putting more in here because we need 2 more points. So 1 for this one. Boom. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced by 80%. Adrenaline point gain 4%. Yeah, I'm just going on, just going all out offensive for this particular playthrough. Very similar to the one that I did when I 100%ed the game the first time around, but I think it's the best. I honestly think it's the best. I really don't see any applications for strong attacks. Can anybody make a case for them? I mean, fast attacks, the damage is so great, first of all. Second of all, it has a higher chance to crit, and if you've got certain effects on your blades, is there any instance where heavy attacks are better? And I'm not talking about, like, against one particular enemy where, obviously, yeah, heavy attacks would be better. I'm talking about, like, is there any instance where a playthrough with heavy attacks would be better than a playthrough with light attacks? Okay, so we have Lambert. Talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements and find Eskel and help him hunt the Forktail. Well, Lambert's right here.
No reaction to diamond.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate Vola's breach? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
I know all of these references, every single one. Yeah, I'm not sure which of the two. Well, I'm not sure which of the first two Witchers, 1 and 2. Well, number 2, obviously. A lot of people have played the Assassin
I got
Kings.
a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow, never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
But I wonder if The Witcher 1 is even playable, or if it's got any of sort of the deep lore that The Witcher, I'm assuming 2 and 3 has. Like, do you absolutely need to play The Witcher 1, or is it better to just sort of get an understanding online about its story and things like that? I've always heard it is so difficult to play, you know, kind of like, I guess, Morrowind for a brand new user. Okay, we got some harpies here. Let's grab Quen. Let's grab a crossbow. Let's shoot them down. Yeah, look at that damage. See, why would you ever... I mean, and another reason, right? For harpies like this, you got to be fast. If you're doing a strong attack, you might miss your window. So I just don't really see what the point of strong attacks are in this game. Every time I've used them, they just have seemed like such a waste of time. And I'm sure there's somebody in the comment section right now that is a heavy attack exclusive user, and they're probably getting triggered. But tell me, then explain. Explain why it could be good.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Okay, so let's keep moving. I'm not sure if we'll be able to beat this particular quest in this episode. If I remember right, it is kind of long. There's a lot of things to do with Lambert the Witcher.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! I moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Okay, so find the boat. I do remember this part. Let's go ahead and activate Quen preemptively. For no reason at all. No reason whatsoever. And yeah, just a tip if you're playing through this for yourself. Remember, always run because the NPCs will run along with you, so you don't have to take 10 years for them to, for you both to get to your section where you're trying to get to. Okay, we have a bunch of drowned dead here, which are the upgraded version of the drowners. They shouldn't be too difficult, as you guys can see. I think we got even a drowner here. Oh, no, it's still a drowned dead. I thought that was like one drowner in a sea of drowned dead, and I was like, buddy, you're out of your league, I think. Kill the water hag. Okay, we have a sort of
last thing we need.
Boss fight here. Well, I want to kill it. Okay, so these things are pretty hard if I remember right. Let's not die here. But, man, look at our damage. Look at that. 5 hits.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Yeah, Lambert's kind of an asshole, as you guys will come to find out. Let's grab the... You know what? Let's just... Actually, yeah, let's go get the water hag drops, because that's going to be a little bit more rare than the drowned dead. Hell yeah. Okay. So we'll try to make it over to where Lambert takes us, and then I think we will end this episode. Sail across the lake with Lambert. Well, sure. I want some quality time with him. It's been a while.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Come on, Geralt. It's the same as every single other boat that we've ever ridden on in this entire Let's Play so far. I don't remember how far the island is.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
But yeah, this lake looks incredibly big. But anyways, yeah, if you guys would be so kind as to leave a comment below as to what is the point of heavy attacks? It just seems like fast attacks
Fall off a bit.
sort of.
Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
What? It just seems like fast attacks outclass heavy attacks in almost every
almost
situation. And also, is The Witcher 1 still worth playing, or is it just far too hard to get into for what it's worth? I don't know. I need to look into it myself as well.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old spear tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
I do think that's the right option, and it's not that I just don't even want to go over there to see, like what's going on. I do think that was an illusion, and I think honestly our Geralt would just go past that. You could tell, like based on the voice, that something was up with it. Okay, ladies and gents, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, the episode length will return to normal. Hopefully, we got as much, if not comparable, gameplay to the 30-minute episodes. I was trying hard to do that, but there were a lot of cutscenes in the last two. But anyways, next episode will return to normal. Thank you guys for being patient with me, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
That's all.